Hey everybody, this is Timeless V. Today we are playing Minecraft. Um, on the PC. Saturday had some issues and are not really resolved. My external hard drive have issues with the cord that plugs in, and so it unplugs itself and plugs itself at random, and that's where most of my games are stored. And my avatar. So we'll see how it goes because I recorded Dragon's Quest for an hour on Saturday. And when I went to look at it to make sure it recorded properly, it was all black. You can hear the sounds, but that's it. I'm going over here to tear down some more of this to hear tempo or whatever you call it here, so that I can have some road making material. But Minecraft, I think, should record just fine. Fingers crossed. I was watching yesterday a music video. Forgot the name of it. Oh man, I can't think of the name of it, but I was watching a music video someone had posted to um, Twitter, and it so much reminded me of a conversation I had was talking about. In fact, a few videos reminded me of that I've seen over the week or weekend or what have you. One person posted a video of their talking about their grandfather and their grandfather's accomplishments and their grandfather's very wise advice that everybody had to shape their own lives. They couldn't, just take compare themselves. I'll put it in my words, their accomplishments to somebody else, because rich or famous doesn't always equal happiness. But you have to make your own life, your own happiness, and you can't compare your accomplishments to somebody else. And also, the music video that I saw, I'm not sure what it was talking about. Although it was in English, I couldn't understand what the words that they were saying. I'm not sure where they were from. Sometimes it's hard for me to understand. It could be the way they were speaking or what have you. But in the video, there was a lady. She was walking very slow with an umbrella in her hand, using it almost as a cane. And everybody was just a blur, zooming around her as she walked along through life. And she continued to walk, along at her pace, which I call that a crawler's pace. And that I consider myself also a crawler, so I could relate to her. And as she went along through life, she came to a place where there were other people who were just walking along at a crawler's pace, and they met up with another crawler who had a truck. And they got on the truck, and the truck drove off, and that was the end of the music video. I tried as best as I can trying to make out the words. I could not make out the words of the song, and and they did not offer a translator, for the song, that you can get the words translated so that you can understand what they're saying. So I could not get it. I need to get some wood first. I could not understand what they were singing in it, but the video was very much relatable, very much relatable, and you cannot compare whatever your accomplishments is with somebody else's. And I do believe, I mean, you'd have to talk to other people as well, but I do believe everyone sets goals for themselves in life. Um, and they may not accomplish. If you ask them, have you accomplished all the goals you set for yourself in life? A lot of times they say no, they still have things they want to accomplish. So we have to look back and say, well, I'm not over there. I'm not where I used to be. I may not be where I want to be, but I am not where I used to be. You know, as far as even taking this little uh, road, for example, it started in the village. Now it's across here, and if I continue to work on it after a while, it will reach to the place where I began, reach to my goal. So I don't worry about it, you know, whether I'm moving fast is, because I've seen people who break big bricks and lay bricks, boom, 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 boom. They just put them down like fast as lightning. They can build a structure so fast, man. You wouldn't believe how fast they can build a structure. Um, but me, it takes me a little bit to get there, and my once I get my structure up, it's not pretty, but it's a structure, And some things I'll look and say, "Oh, I did that well." It's true, Some things I accidentally do well, you know. But it's a structure. It's a road. And I'm using these as metaphors in life. But, you just cannot stop because you're not someone else. Um, we will never be someone else or move at the same pace as someone else because there will always be someone faster than you. There will be always someone moving at a quicker pace than but if you don't move, then even the crawler will pass you, you know. So anyway, I enjoyed their videos. Did they put out different ones? Put out the one talking about their grandfather. Their grandfather was a actor, and also he would do video, I think direct videos or something like that. But his accomplishments were nice. They were great. I didn't know the particular grandfather. The grandson is a playwright, more or less. He's a playwright, But it's just why is a little video with his grandfather giving advice. It is priceless, and I say it's priceless because sometimes we look and say, I didn't accomplish as many things or as greater things as this one or that one or the other one. and we don't even see what we did accomplish because we're so blinded by what we did not, you know. And so that's my 2 cents on that. Hopefully, my video is taking while I'm yammering away. Um, I just say we got to press on and do our best and leave the rest to past life. You know, if we live life looking at somebody else, that's not really living life. That's can't enjoy the things that we have done in life because we're too busy worrying about what we did not do. Like I said, yay, I found a donkey. Or whatever, you know. It's a lie. I know with me, I'm not a person who has a long list of accomplishments. Anyway, in my own eyes, I don't know what somebody else sees, but in my own eyes, I don't see it, you know. But I do see that there are things that I have done this year that I have never done before. And there's things this year that I have done that I've done better than I've ever done before, you know. Um, so that's something, you know. There's things I've learned I have never learned before, you know. Is it that I learned it the best ever? Did anybody ever could learn it? I doubt it. But I've learned something. I've moved forward in my life. You know, I smiled, I've laughed, I've cried. And that's what life is about, you know. And there's my deal unplugging itself again. And it unplugged again. And again. I say no. I say no. No. Hopefully it's still recording properly. I will have to learn to fix that. That's another thing about a crawler. They may not know how to fix that. I was told I probably need to buy a new cord for my external hard drive. It is 1 terabyte, so it is a nice size, you know. And I put it on there to relieve some of the spacing of the. I got large games from Batman and Yakuza and all kind of junk on there. So I bought it to relieve some of my computer's space up. But it's the cord is starting to go to it, and it ain't even that old. But nowadays, that's kind of irrelevant to what you think is old, because I'm at the age where they used to have antiques. There ain't no antiques. You know, ain't no antique computer or things such as that. You know, if it's an antique, it ain't worth nothing. But that external hard drive can't be, but maybe a year or two at the most. You know, that's my guess. So I gotta get a new cord to it. It's on the list right along with the new earphones. I say I was gonna get it. New computer. I said I was gonna get. But hey, life goes on. I'm gonna have to do that because it's more disturbing to my recording than or things that I'm doing. It cost me a whole a gameplay on Saturday. I believe that was what the problem was because the I could hear the game and I can see my avatar, but everything was black, so it could have been I either didn't switch over from the game, the recording equipment from recording the stuff that I record on the Switch to stuff I record on the computer, or it just could have been I don't know something to do with that external hard drive unplugging and replugging itself. I don't know where that was, but I missed. I got a whole nothing screen and didn't feel like doing it again because I had other things that I wanted to do, you know, within that day. And it didn't include you spending another whole hour or two trying to do that, trying to figure that out. So hopefully I've gotten this solved. I think that Minecraft is directly onto the computer, so it shouldn't be affected by that. My avatar itself is not directly onto the computer. It is on the external hard drive. I don't know what my OBS, sorry, Studios is on. I think it's onto the computer. So we will see. I see my light still on. I don't have two monitors connected to this. So we'll see where I can see. There's a lot of things I need to do, but I did not do it yet. Did not learn it yet. Here goes the turtle. I'm out of room. Here. There's nothing really I want to throw away, so let me go over here. Put some of the stuff away. Instead of taking all this back, I'm going to put right here this. Got it. I was going to make a box. Put my stone in that I was going to use for my road. But I don't have it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember before I leave to take the carrots and apples and all this junk with me, the diamonds and stuff. Ooh, I got 2 trees. I just emptied out my inventory and already it is full. what I'm going to do, let's see, is put this down. Let's see the tree grow. And I'm going to make me a box for my stone. I'm going to put it right here for the simple fact that I have to go in this particular direction, go over here, and then move the road from here on towards in the direction that the compass is pointing in, and that will be across the water and so forth. And so I will put it right here because I've got to go right here. In fact, I'm going to put this right here too. And my travel bed here. And that's good. They always do that. I don't even know why I need that ink sac, but there you go. Calamari. They didn't make it where you can eat that, though, I don't think. Only if you got some kind of mods on there. It's only good for black dye. So the person that put the one music video that I had described, the one lady moving in slow motion, just walking through life in a slow pace, and she has a comic book out. Well, they call it they call it mangas. She has a manga out. And so I was looking at it because she had a link where you could go to it on Amazon. And so I was looking at it, and it would cost me almost $5. The manga costs almost $5, but it costs about $20 to ship it. So I don't know. I can't read it. No, I was just gonna look at the pictures, but that kind of put the kibosh on that, as they say. Because even if I bought several of the mangas, um, I think they were trying to they would charge me um, still shipping for each and every one of them, and not a combined shipping. So I think not. See, in when I use the American Amazon or the my normal Amazon, that's on. I was looking on the Japanese Amazon, but if I use my normal Amazon, if you spend about, I think it's, I forgot what it was, $20 on something, about $25 worth of stuff, a lot of times you could get the free shipping and handling. So I did not. Um, well, there you can. I don't care what you spend on the Japanese Amazon. You're not getting the free shipping and handling, which I can understand. It's all because it's going to a whole nother country and everything. But it should, if you bundle everything into the same package, you are not using that, different shipping and handling for each and every item that you buy. So that's something. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. I have been many a times. So I need some more pickaxes. As far my thing hasn't unplugged itself. Fingers crossed, my external hard drive haven't unplugged itself. In the daylight. Anyway, at one while I was practicing my drawing again, because I used to draw when I was a kid a lot, and really don't have time to do it like I used to. And so I was I had started back practicing my drawing, but I haven't been doing it lately. You know, which it's a skill that if you don't practice it, it will suffer. I'll put it that way. Um, how they say, use it or lose it. That's the same with learn languages that is not your native language. Use it or lose it. You know, although the muscle memory for stuff that has been learned does not take a whole lot to restore it as it did to learn it in the first place. But it's one of those use it or lose it things. And every time I look over where my art tablet is, I say I don't feel like pulling all that junk out. You know? But I do want to get back to drawing. I never did learn how to use the digital tablet to do art. It's you would think it would be about the same, you know, because it does have a digital pen that's made like a pen that you hold in your hand or a pencil that you hold in your hand. But the only problem is you cannot hold it on the different angles that you would do a pencil or a pen if you're drawing, so it's not exactly the same, and it to make it a little more difficult to use, I must say. Some people have built their drawing skills up real well with the digital things. Of course, I'm an older person, so it's a little bit, it's not what I'm used to. You know, everything this computer and digital and all that kind of stuff is takes a new learning for me, you know, which I cannot use that as an excuse because there are people that are older than me, or older than I am, I should say, and they do quite well on learning these things. They're quite an encouragement to me, the different ones that I have met. You know, on here, some are encouragements, some are quite scary. I guess people say that is the internet, you know. Ah, some people can be quite scary. Put that one back. Somebody wants somebody. I'm the only one on this map. Why would somebody? I don't know where my mind be. Sorry, I just don't know. Cause I don't know why anybody would want to. And they can go in the hole over there. I got a whole fantasy going on. I don't know. Somebody wants to come in this hole. They can go across here. Nobody wants to go in this hole but me. Spider string. And I will begin the road after I do this, get this center part out here. See, the other one that I chopped down, I took all the stones from it, um, made a deep hole. This one don't make a deep hole, so that's good. I don't know why the difference. Or it could be how I did the edges on this one. The other one I just dug all the bricks out. Under cave under there. There's a way out over here. I still would like to do a trip on 2023 to Japan, but I never thought of whether I would have to do quarantine or not. But I had to probably just see what they're doing in 23. Because I was listening to someone talking. They went to Korea and they had to do quarantine for, I forgot what they said, a week or so. I don't remember what it is, but I only plan on being in Japan a little less than a week. So quarantine would suck up all of my vacation in quarantine. So anyway, I guess that's something not really that you need to think about. Too hard anyway. My main thing I want to think about is saving that monies, putting it together. As I do want to uh, stay in, I think it's called Shinjuku, um, because from what I understand of the research, is centrally located. Um, I believe VR Zone is there. They got a giant Godzilla there, which I want to see. Um, if I'm not mistaken, that's where the one guy has his plays, which sometimes my favorite voice actor is in the plays. They'll tell them what play they will have at that time, or if they will have a play at that time. I'm hoping they do voice actor play. Um, and so, I have 50,000 things on my list that I wanted to do, but I think I'm going to narrow it to those few things there. Go that way. Like I was going to the, what do they call it? The forest temple, but only I will. I will turn and go across the river or across the waters. I think that I will have fun, you know. I don't know about if I get any autographs as I desired, but hey, I think I will have fun. Especially if they don't try to make me spend all of my time in some quarantine. That's a deep hole. Don't got no more shovels. So they got a Japanese restaurant and well, food stall in the mall where I go mall walking. Lately, I have to say I did 3 weeks of it. Wonderful. Now I gotta quit eating a bunch of junk after I do it. But otherwise, I did good. I have to press myself to do more, but I always try to remind myself, don't compare myself to somebody else, or anything like that. I have to compare myself to myself, and what have I accomplished and have I done better and that, and I do see some improvements on my strength in that amount of time. I know that I got time to get stronger, and better. August is when I go to get my A1 done again, and they will tell me, Josh, I need to quit eating so much junk. But they will tell me, if I improve there. I'm hoping that I did. Which you hear me repeat, I need to quit eating so much junk. For the simple fact that uh, I have been eating junk. Not as much junk as my norm, but it's still more than I should be eating. So that is a goal that I will try to improve on, to eat less of the junk than I have been eating. Uh, I was talking to my older son. I had forgot I was gonna call him on the messenger, and he said, "What are you eating?" And I told him what I was eating. He says, "Why? Are you celebrating?" Are you celebrating? I said, "No, I'm just eating it because I'm greedy." He's a person that likes to exercise a lot. He rides bikes and stuff all the time. And so to him, it was, why are you doing that? Sort of a mentality. He wants to, like I said one time before, he wants to take a trip to visit one of his friends outside the country. Now, um, I don't know. He's young. Well, I say young because he's younger than me. I'm his mama. To meet one of his friends that he met on the internet. He wants to visit them and spend some time and see what their country is like. You know, he's starting his new business, which is um, business has to do with booking hotels and stuff like that, setting up different things like that. Um, Different people will do on vacation. So that sounded interesting. One of my older sisters had a business like that, years ago. That's before the internet was a popular thing, you know, because you would use in the past a lot of the travel agencies. Um, in the past, not so much now, but now you just, well, I guess they still travel agencies, but you can book a bunch of stuff just right there. And we'll take these last couple ones too. Right there on the internet, they got different uh, internet travel agencies that you can use um, to book your travels. It's not as personable as the old fashioned travel agencies where you go in and tell them where you want to go and they help you put your trip together. Now, it's more or less more or less that you, come on, brain, you put it together yourself pretty much, and you can't ask any questions about it. you know, um, I know when I start putting mine together, which I think I'm gonna start doing that in the first of the year. Get my hotel and my tickets and that booked. Let me switch these around. Put that there. And see if I can get some of the tickets that I want at the first part of the year. I don't know if people, because I am a person who I like to plan far in advance so that I know exactly what's going to happen to the best of my ability. And so um, I will try to get show tickets and different things towards already planned out towards the beginning of the year and 23. Oopsies. I messed up. And that way, I will have at least that part done. But that's how I always do my trips. They'll be, having some of it done, most of it done, far in advance. Then I'll know what I need to save as well for spending and different things like that. And food, of course, you cannot pay that in advance, you know. But that's normally how I do my stuff. Because if not, I have anxieties about it, you know. But if I know what's going to happen, for the most part, it lessens my anxieties. And I know that some of the hotels there has some staff, a counter that has they can speak English. I think it's English, French, and Japanese, of course. So, and a restaurant built onto the hotel, so you don't have to look far. You know, if you don't want to, it's right there. So these are some things that I have in, keeping in mind. The one I mentioned, I think is a 4 or 5 star, but if you go when it's not cherry blossom time, the price ain't bad. You know, price ain't bad, and you might as well pamper yourself. You know, uh, get yourself something nice. Because you may not go that way again. But anyway, so those are my thoughts on that. I don't know if I'll see Kabuki because getting around it, that's in a whole nother part than the VR zone. And I think the playwriters, plays, the voice actors, they're in a whole nother part. I think they may be in Shinjuku, or however you say it. So I don't know. Still got time to figure out what I'm talking about. And I will try to remember. I got several cameras and stuff like that. I will try to remember to take my camera. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna take my computer or not. You know, it depends. I do have also an iPad. You know, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Okay. I do want to at least post some of my pictures of that trip when I go on it to uh, Twitter. But I can only put my avatar in there if I bring my avatar with me. But I don't know. Or I can wait to, take the pictures and wait till I get home and put them in there. But that's kind of losing the thrill of it all. I don't know. Had to excuse V's brain. So I gotta go that way a little bit more. And put my lights down. Oops. So there's one guy made. He posted a video of a contest winning video he made years ago, about 9 years ago. A Solid Snake, and I thought it was so funny. It was a funny video, and he posted the picture of his little one on there. Also, surrounded by a bunch of gaming systems. I was laughing. I was thinking in my mind, he's showing you all the things that is just wonderful that's to him. You know, I showed the picture to someone else. They said, "Do you think that he allows that baby to? That he allows his little girl?" Because I told him it was some time ago. I forgot how old the little girl should be now. He said, "You think that that person allows the little girl to touch the different gaming systems?" I said, "I don't know. Sometimes people do, you know, let them." But I said, even now she shouldn't be. But I can't think. I think it was about 2 or 3 now, you know. So I mean, they ain't gonna want to touch it, but so much. Get off my baby pig. I don't think I'm gonna be able to carry that. Let's see what I got in here. Oh, maybe. I'll take this back. I don't really need this or this or this. I can keep this or this. Let me go back over here. I got apples in here. at that. I don't need it. That is stuff I will throw away later when I'm trying to move my stuff again. I need to make me some shovels. I should have made 2 shovels. I ain't got no room for no 3 shovels. All right. Now let's move on this way. All right, laying down stone. I hear they are supposed to be adding some new stuff to Minecraft, or has added. I don't know. Um, Frogs, all kind of different stone and that. And it's funny. I hardly ever run into new stuff as I'm playing. While I don't put the monsters on, but still, even again, I have not run into the newer animals. Well, anyway, I am going to sleep and then I'm going to call it. Put some lights down. Once I get a little bit further down there, I'm gonna have to move Donkey and some of my stuff going that direction. But at this time, I'm also have to go. I also need to dig up more stone. This is empty pretty much. I will have to dig up more stone as well. But anyway, this has been Timeless V. We have been tearing down old temples or whatever they're called, jungle temples, and building bridges and roads. They're not fancy, but they're my bridges and roads. Talking about whatever crosses my mind and turtling along. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, please like and subscribe. And there we go with that again. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Hopefully, I'll do something to solve the external hard drive issue. But I'll talk to you next time. Enjoy your day. And bye bye.